Morning, this is Nita with the Timepiece Garden. And there was a wild turkey over there. He just crossed the road, and I'm going to see if we can catch him on film. Because he hangs out here all the time. And, you know. So I'm getting ready to go to the local high school. They have an agricultural class. And I try and support them as much as I can. You know, I think it's a good cause. You know, there are a whole lot of people who know nothing about gardening or farming or anything else, and I don't know if we're gonna get to see him. Yeah, no, there he is. I don't know if he's showing up on film at all. See, he's moving off. So I don't think he's showing up. There he is, you see him? His head just moves a little. Anyway, that's my wild turkey. He tells me good morning sometimes. So, anyway, like I was saying, zoom that back out. The high school agricultural class. So in the spring, and it happens to be today, they do a plant sale. And they will do a sale that is cheaper than any of the big box stores. And you can get all kinds of stuff, flowers and peppers and, you know, just all kinds of stuff. And this year, since I've been working on the garden, is that a pretty dogwood? Since I've been working on the garden, I've not done any of my seed starts. So I'm going to their plant sale. I'm gonna see what they got this year. That's where we're heading out to. But I thought I'd share the turkey and the dogwood, tell y'all good morning, and I'll talk to you in a little while. All right, it's noonish. Supervisor's telling me it was a good job. Yeah, she's happy Mom is home. And we've done several things. We gave the chickens some raisins, made them happy, and cleaned all the water dishes. That one, and the panda pool, and the other one at the far end, and the one in the chicken run. Went ahead and cleaned those because they were all getting kind of icky. Yeah, got some water softener pellets. Got some chicken scratch. But again, the whole reason why those are just because, how do I say that? I didn't get those on Friday because I wasn't feeling 100% Friday. So, picked them up today after I went to the youth sale. And so I was only going to get vegetables, and I got some zucchinis and some yellow neck squash and tomatoes, and went ahead and picked up yes, sweet potato. There you go. That's a sage. That's what they had, you know, that I liked. My orchard here is still growing well. It was a volunteer. I also picked up 2 hostas. Now these are too old to eat, but a hosta, when it first comes out of the ground, it looks like an asparagus. You can actually eat the leaves. But what I wanted to do was make sure that everybody out of here got a little bit of water. Now see, the hostas have water in their buckets already because I had to clean them out. But everybody else, you know, just needs a little something, something, keep them moist. They're in trays, so should I have to bring them in the house, I can. You know, everybody can come in as necessary. Right? And that makes everybody watered. And with that, I'm gonna go have some lunch. There you go, there's the panda pool, nice and clean. Yes, she played in the hose while I was cleaning everything. Watered my stump to see if I could get some dried or saddle mushrooms to grow again. I mean, just everybody got some time with me this morning. Now it's Mama's turn. I got the munchies. So I'm gonna have to see my wasp there. They don't live here. Makes sense, they like to live up under that eave. You can't even see it from this angle. I've got brain hurts. I have a recipe for boric acid and stuff that you put in a soda can. That's typically where I set it, right there. And they will go and they will eat it and bring it back to the nest. Now that can has gotten faded, it's gotten sun faded, so they won't go to it anymore. So I have a new bright, colorful soda can in the house, and I'll walk you through how to make that process. But I won't lie, today's first thing after lunch, because again it's 12ish and I just got home, I'm gonna have some lunch, is to do the tarp and the buckets and the rocks. And then it becomes all the small stuff. The water softener salt, the chicken feed. I've still not put together the canopy here to see what kind of damage it does or doesn't have and how easy it'll be for me to fix it. Got to make the boric stuff for the soda cans. I need to get some cotton balls with mint on it. Stick them up here because I get wasps that check that out all the time going, oh, can we lay an egg? And it's just cotton ball. And that way I can spray it with some mint. They don't like the mint. I'm going to end up doing the same thing here this year, because I'll get mud daubers that try and lay eggs back here. They don't like the mint. So if we just stick a cotton ball down in there where nobody sees it but me, I can come by, a little spray of mint. Everything here smells like mint. Keep the wasps away. That's the plan. But lunch is first. Panda's already lounging. She's like, whatever, Mom, whatever. We will talk to you later. Alright, we're going to see how much fun this is going to be. Tarps are there. I'm going to take the tarps down the hill, and then I'll come back and get the buckets and take them down the hill. And continue to try and scare the wasps off the bag, so I could quit trying to nest in it, but the wind has picked up. So this could prove to be really, really fun. Alright, talk to you in a few. Alright, 2 totes for that end, corner to corner. 2 totes for that end, 2 totes for the next end, and 2 totes down there for the far end. That leaves me 2 totes there and 2 totes here to hold all the extra rocks. And the 2 totes here are well outside of the range where I'll be setting, actually physically setting the totes once I get to the point of being able to do dirt work. I'm not at the point of being able to do dirt work yet. So, but I do need the stuff that's trying to grow back, because I've disturbed all this dirt to not grow. So before I can actually lay the tarps, I got to get my wood stack out of here on this side, not on the inside. And same thing there, the pile of rocks and there's some logs there have to get out of the tarp area. So I'll be moving stuff first, and then laying tarps and putting larger rocks in the buckets so it'll help hold the tarps down. Chickens are over here telling me, get to work. Get to work. We don't know what you're doing, but get it done. Panda's like, yeah, I'm going to teach them too. Everybody's a supervisor on property but me. I could ask the chickens to hold a corner, but they're not going to. They're not. Huh. All right. Talk to you in a few. Supervisor approved. First tarp's down. You can see where I've only got the 1 row of logs. I moved the stuff behind it, and this row here, it just made it easier to move the ones that were behind it. Yeah, and then pile of rocks that was there is gone. That bucket is the one that's cracked. That's why it stayed out here. And then I opted to put the 5th bucket here in the middle just because this tarp is so long, which is cool. It covers a lot of ground. And then from there you can say I have big rocks where I need them or where I think I need them, and then all the tubs have rocks. I can lift them without busting the bottom, but big rock there, It's wind's not moving this. Even right now, we get a breeze and it doesn't move. It's kind of down. As a tarp, because it used to be a billboard, they are a little heavy. So, what's next? The other one. Now, I'm not going to lie, on the other one here, I wasn't going to go all the way to the burn pit, so I don't have to move the burn pit, was my thought process. So that just kind of leaves it from the where those 2 tubs are to here. So it's only about half the size as that one. And that way I have a guaranteed walking place. Specifically because this is where I still have a lot of logs. The other side is mostly raspberry that I gotta pull up. Most of the big logs are already gone from over there. So, but if necessary, again, I can just pop the tubs off this end and fold it back and give myself all the walking room I need. So, let me get busy, get this side done, and I'll talk to you in a few when this side looks like that side. First tarp, second tarp. This one is really long, it's also really wide. Had I known how big it was, it would have gone here, because I have more area open on this side. It's okay, it's all good, because I'm quite sure that next time I actually get to come out here and do some work and, you know, clear some of these trees back here, this will be a wider area, you know. In the meantime, because I had to double fold it over, and that means I have 2 layers trying to catch the air or the wind when it blows, like today. I put all 6 buckets on it instead of 4 at each corner and then 2 to hold rocks. And all the extra rocks are all the way around the edges. I mean, they're just everywhere. And you can look at it, it's not, breeze is going. You can see there you go, my blue streamers. Tarp's not moving. That's what I needed. And again, all this does is it helps keep the weeds down in the area that will be garden. Now, having said that, where's my sun? Make sure we can see. Lined up with my pole, or poles plural, you can see where it kind of sticks out over. It's not an issue. This is still that hill that has got to get dug up. Does that make sense? And it's what raises that side over there. So this side is all level and flat, like all of my other gardens. So, you know, working it, getting there, just not there yet. And with that, I forgot I had a fish fry to go to at 5 o'clock, so I'm running late. Well, I'm not late yet, but I will be. By the time I leave, it'll be past 5. Grapes are still leafing out, which is awesome. It focuses on the tree, not on the grape. Oh, we'll do that one instead. Leafing out, isn't that pretty? So far so good with the grapes. Isn't that awesome? And with that, I got tools put away, and I will talk to y'all later.